to tell you, I get a lot of books sent to me on this program, and I read a lot of press notes. But a quote about this next author, or from my next author, is something that really caught my eye. Ready? Any TV show you see, any movie, any news story, the message is always the same. Christians are bigots, patriots are small-minded jingoists, housewives are desperate, corporations are sinister, America is the bad guy. I mean, it's like I wrote that. Not words you hear very often from creative people, and you almost never hear them from somebody who is as firmly entrenched as in Hollywood as our guest, Andrew Klavan. He is the best-selling author of a great new thriller, Empire of Lies. I just got to shake your hand, brother. First of all, let me give everybody an idea of who you are. You wrote True Crime, Clint Eastwood. Don't Say a Word, the Michael Douglas movie. Stephen King, who, by the way, Stephen King calls me the mentally challenged younger brother.
I heard that.
Yeah. He says that you are the most original American novelist in quite some time. I mean, Hollywood likes you, and then you get a review like this. I love this, from the Associated Press. You ready? Klavan occupies the portion of the political spectrum commonly known as right-wing crackpot. Through Harrow, he tells us, among other things, that the entire media is left-wing conspiracy, that taxes steal from the rich to give to the poor, that America is in a holy war with Islam, that the truth about darn near everything in the United States is obscured by a blizzard of politically correct lies, and that anyone who disagrees with him is deluded. Yes.
Was there a problem? I was waiting for where I got it wrong.
Is this a good review to them or a bad review?
I think that was meant to savage the book. I don't know. I was going to have it printed and put up over my desk.
I would have it blown up. I'd have it made into wallpaper. That's the best review I've ever read.
It's terrific. But you know, on the other hand, I mean, it's funny. It's funny on the one side.
Yeah.
And I'd like a T-shirt that says right-wing crackpot.
Right.
But this is the way. This is one of the ways that the left controls the arts, and it's one of the ways they bully artists into submission. And the arts at this point, the culture at this point, is a wholly owned subsidiary of the left, as far as I'm concerned. Certainly Hollywood, a lot of publishing, and that's one of the reasons why. I mean, if you go back and look at some of the movies that have managed to get through that transgressed liberal orthodoxy. I mean, go back to Not Without My Daughter, Tears of the Sun, a good action movie that supported the American military, Passion of the Christ, obviously, 300 last year about the Spartans. Those pictures, they didn't just get bad reviews, they got savage, they got personally attacked, and the artists who made them got personally attacked like that. And so they learned to keep their heads down. They learned to toe the line, and even if they don't make left-wing message movies, they learn to keep those assumptions that I was talking about in place. All corporations evil, America.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you this. When is it that Hollywood is actually going to wake up and notice that, for instance, this weekend, Batman is sold out in like all 700 theaters that it's playing in. For the first day, completely sold out. It is a story of an American hero, somebody who's wealthy and yet does the right thing, and there's good and evil. When are they going to get that?
Well, you know, one of the untruths about Hollywood is people say, oh, Hollywood is all about money. They only make what sells, and that's just not true. Artists want love. They go where the love is, and the love comes from the elite intellectuals, and the elite intellectuals are all on the left. So even though they'll make those movies occasionally to make the bucks, they're still going to make movie after movie attacking Iraq, the Iraq War.
I have to ask you this about the book. I read, I don't know, the first 3-4 chapters of this. I just started it last night or the night before. I have to tell you, I relate to the character a lot. It's like, honestly, part of it is like, holy cow, it's me. It is written in such a great way. It is, I've never read anything that I can hear the voice. But it is also, you're going towards a conservative style audience, and yet it is really harsh in its language.
Right.
Why?
Well, this is one of the reasons that the left has been able to take over the arts, and it's one of the things that's really the fault of conservatives. As a conservative, I believe in good behavior. I speak with good language.
Right.
As an artist, my job is to tell the truth. My job is to portray the world not the way I want it to be, but the way that it is. And so I'm entering into the mind of a man here. That's the story. The story is, is this a conspiracy that he sees, or or is he going mad? And so he goes into the depths of his mind.
All right. Andrew has also written a chapter for our serial thriller, 7 Days. It's going to appear exclusively in my Magic magazine, Fusion. You can read it along with the rest of the story by signing up for Fusion right now at glennbeck.com. This is a real read. Andrew Klavan, Empire of Lies. Please pick it up. And by the way, up next, a preview of a special stage show coming to a